Hello everyone, hello my loves, and welcome to Vix Tarot Guidance. My name is Vix and I'll be your tarot reader today. Alrighty, so with that little introduction out of the way, let's just introduce what we're going to be doing today. So we're going to be asking about your person or the person that you're asking about. This doesn't have to be a romantic situation or a love situation, but we're going to be asking, what do they really think about you? So what do they, the person that you have in mind, the person that you're asking about, what do they think about you? So as said, this can be a professional situation, it can be a co-worker, it can be a friend, it can be a romantic situation, it can be a member of your family that you're interested about. Basically, it is going to be that question no matter what your relationship status or type is. You can also pick different people for different piles. So if you feel like you want to ask about more people, you can designate a specific pile to a specific person. So for example, pile number 1 can be like a family situation. Pile number 2 can be maybe a friendship or a romantic situation, or maybe a relationship that you have with your coworker, for example. Pile number 3 can be maybe a romantic situation, maybe again a career type of a situation, maybe like a situation of a person that you have just met, or something related to that. All right, so feel towards which pile you're guided to in regards to each person. Before we get into it, I would also like to point out I'm offering personal readings if any of you are interested. All the information is in the description box below this video. Alrighty, so let's get into this introduction of the piles right now. So we have 3 different tarot decks and we have 3 different crystals or stones to pick from today. So pile number 1 is going to be the Hematite crystal, the Hematite stone. So this beautiful dark Hematite. And pile number 1 is also going to be this animal totem tarot. So this is going to be pile number 1 for us today. Pile number 2 is going to be this very gorgeous green emerald crystal. So this beautiful emerald. Not sure if you can see the beautiful green shades, but it has very, very beautiful green shades inside. So this is pile number 2, the crystal, and pile number 2 is also going to be this Wild Unknown Tarot. So the Wild Unknown Tarot by Kim Karans for pile number 2. And pile number 3, for pile number 3 we have the green Aventurine crystal. This gorgeous shape and shade of green Aventurine. And pile number 3 is going to be this Erotic fantasy tarot deck. Alright, so for this one I would probably pick this one for a romantic situation or a love situation. If you end up choosing it for a family member, it might get maybe a little bit awkward, but I'm not sure. We'll see what type of cards we get. If you are guided to pile number 3 in terms of, a family member, I think that's also fine. You're going to get the messages that you need either way. All right, so without further ado, I would like to hop into our reading right now. If you feel like you need a little bit more time choosing or picking in terms of your specific person, you can pause the video at this point. Also take a few deep breaths, drink a bit of water to reset your energy, and then just feel towards which pile is guiding to you or calling to you the very most in terms of or in regards to the person that you're asking about. All right, so the question is, what do they really think about me? What do they really think about you? So with that question in mind, let's get into our reading. Hello, my beautiful pile number 1. So if you have picked this group, the Hematite crystal, and let me just fish it out real quick for you guys, this beautiful animal totem oracle. tarot. If you have picked the Animal Totem Tarot and this Hematite crystal, this is going to be your reading for what do they really think about me. So what do they really think about you? Pile number 1, Spirit, please. So we're going to be asking about what do they really think about them. So Spirit, Source, what does pile number 1's person really think about pile number 1? What do they really think about them? All right, so we have the Page of Pentacles. So this seems in terms of work a little bit, in terms of how you present yourself in the outside world. You seem like you're very young in the field that you're in, so your person sees you as someone who's beginning, also someone who has, I feel like, a beginner's mind. We also have 7 of Wands here, so you're also a little bit feisty with your energy. Let's see what else we get, and then we'll dive deeper into each of these cards. So for pile number 1, please, Spirit, Source, we're asking the question, what do they really think about them? So for pile number 1, please, maybe a few more cards here. A few more cards, please. What does pile number 1's person really think about pile number 1? Okay, wow, cool. Very interesting here. I'm already starting to get a little bit of a feel. So let's see what we have here. So we have the 2 of Swords here. We have the 10 of Swords. We also have the 5 of Wands. So there is that feisty energy again here. 5 of Wands. We also have here the 4 of Pentacles. We have the Page of Cups coming through. We have the High Priestess coming through here for us. We also have the Page of Swords. I feel like I want to get one more card just to finish up this whole pile in like a good way, let's say, to make it wholesome. We also have here the World coming up as the ending card. And we have the Queen of Swords as the bottom deck energies for you guys. I'll just move this here a little bit. Alrighty, so let's see in this energy what I'm feeling. So with all the 3 pages, we have the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Page of Swords. It feels like your person considers you to be quite young in your field or quite young in general. You might seem a person who is very young at heart here and is just basically starting off their lives, it feels like. So your person might even be a little bit older than you, and they see you as someone who is on the brink of getting their life started, like going off into the life and, you know, starting to make a career for yourself here with the Page of Pentacles, going off and experiencing the world in its beauty and its finesse, in its devastation here with the Page of Swords and with the Page of Cups. Here there is that enthusiasm, that love, that happiness about learning about the world and experiencing the world. So we have the little seal here on the side in the water. So it has that type of very gentle energy, going with the flow, experiencing life in its fullness here. So there is this greatness to you here almost. It feels like your person recognizes that you have been through a lot in life. I wanted to say a lot in light. But you might have also been in contact with your shadows a lot, which of course also led you to be in contact with your light a lot more here. So it does feel like your person feels or is knows that you have been through a lot of hardships, a lot of maybe dark nights of the soul, very, very hard, harsh realities that you had to face here with the Ten of Swords here. So it feels like it might even be that there was like an ego death that you had to experience, or a type of death that you had to experience that was in your life and that really shaped you as a person. And it might be that, you know, your person is aware of that. And what do they think about you? They think that you are very good at putting yourself back together again. Like, it feels like life has given you so many hardships that you have really learned how to fall apart and then put yourself together again in a very creative fashion. It feels like your person here is very much in an admiration, in awe of this ability, almost, let's say, in your ability to jump back and restart yourself with enthusiasm and with love and with greatness. It feels like you almost have like a beginner's mind in all of this, with the Page of Pentacles, with the Page of Swords, with the Page of Cups. What comes to mind is basically like Zen mind's beginner's mind, if any of you know that book by Suzuki. So there is that ability to start life all over again, to start life anew, to be able to see the world for what it is here with the World card and with the High Priestess. So it feels like you're someone who is very in tune and very attuned to your environment, and that you have that ability to, in a way, disengage yourself, or, you know, just loosen up your ego to such an extent that you're able to really feel into the other person's perspective. I'm feeling like with these two cards, with the World especially here, but also, yeah, with the High Priestess here. So you have this ability to, from your person's perspective, so what do they really think about you? You know, what they think about you is that you have this immense ability to feel into other people, that you have this immense ability to offer objective perspective, to offer objective fact, objective truth, to be able to see beyond yourself, to be able to, you know, let go of your ego, your expectations, your beliefs, and to be able to step into the other person's shoes, to see the world through their perspective, to see each person as their, you know, specific person, as a specific island almost, it feels like. So you have this incredible ability to feel into the world, to feel into people here with this World card from your person's perspective. Also, your person sees that you are incredibly intuitive, that you're like an empath, that you're almost like insanely psychic from your person's perspective here with the High Priestess. Like, your person is basically like in awe of this ability that you have, and this ability that you can connect. I also feel like you have this ability to really connect energetically to people, and you might practice this, but, or, you know, maybe just do it unconsciously, like an energy exchange between people. But there is this sense of like a strong empathic ability, strong ability to understand and feel into others that is within you, and your person really is able to recognize that. I'm not sure how or what type of a relationship this is between you two. Maybe it's like an intuitive knowing that your person has of you as well, but they're able to like really see how deeply and how meticulously you're able to feel into others. So, and also from this High Priestess, it feels like you're really a type of person who is aware of source, aware of spirit, both within yourself and within others. This is also reminding me of Indra's web, if you are aware of that concept. I think it's like in Hinduism or Buddhism. I'm not sure where exactly right now, but it's this Indra's web is basically like there are these little circles which reflect one another. So it's like a web like this here. and there is a circle or like a sphere on each one, and that sphere reflects each other sphere as well. So there is this mirroring effect. So the law of mirroring, the law of attraction. So that type of concept, that type of life rule, let's say, or life perspective is something you are aware of. That concept is something that you're very aware of, and you basically act in regards to that in your world. And I feel like your person is aware of that within you. They really appreciate that. They really appreciate your intuition and how you're able to speak and live this in such a meticulous way. Another thing that is like it's a part of your personality is that you are very feisty. You're someone who stands your ground. You are someone who is, very much aware of your own boundaries. You're someone who, is an empath, of course, but also someone who has a strong set of boundaries. All right, so you know when to say no, you know when someone has crossed your lines, and when something doesn't feel good to you anymore, you drop it or you end it, you stop doing it. And your person recognizes this within you. They recognize that you have a strong sense of self, even though you have this immense ability to dissolve the self here with the world as well and be very spiritual. You have still an incredible amount of self-worth and self-love within you that your person sees and recognizes here with the Seven of Wands and the Five of Wands. Like, you have this ability of not of letting others know to not step on your toes. It's also something that's very apparent in your attitude here. It seems like it's not like you go around being, aggressive in some way, but it's something that's felt within your attitude already. It's not like, you have to be aggressive to be in this space of having strong boundaries. It can just be like a strong resolution, a strong sense of what you are going towards, where you're going towards, what you want and what you don't want. And this is something that people feel, especially your person here. So the person that you're asking about, they feel this within you. They feel this strong resolution, this strong passionate energy within you that is very aware of what you want, where you're going, what you want to go towards, and what you're willing to say yes and no to get there, basically, and what feels good to you. And you have this strong sense of self, of not allowing others to just walk all over you, in a sense. Another thing with the Two of Swords here, this is to me a very peaceful card today. So this feels like you know how to be still. You know how to just sit back and observe the situation. When you maybe have to decide something, you have this ability to really step back and just observe the situation as it is presenting itself to you, and almost take a third person perspective of the whole thing here. This is also like waiting for the right signs type of card, and it feels like it has this immense stillness in it. So it feels like you are so many different shades of colors here. Your person really sees you as so many different shades of colors. Like, you have this peacefulness within you here, this gentleness, this stability, calmness also, and ability to make a decision calmly without pressure, and just really observing and taking all aspects into account here, it feels like. But yeah, like as I was saying before, there are these nuances to you. There is this feistiness here. There is this immense connection to spirituality here. There is this past here with the Ten of Swords, this past that has shaped you. Then there is this beginner's mind, Zen's mind, almost also Zen's mind with this Two of Swords. It feels very much like that, where you are able to really enjoy life, go with the flow of life, build something and start building something for yourself. Here with the Page of Pentacles, it really feels like a type of building something for yourself and going towards life here with the Page of Swords as well, taking it, just swooping in and going towards it, communicating what you want here. Like, yeah, your person also with the Four of Pentacles, I realize I have not talked about this card yet. With the Four of Pentacles, your person sees there is a lot of potential in you and in what you're doing. And they see you as someone who is very meticulous, but also someone who is very hardworking, someone who also has a lot of patience in allowing their actions to bear fruit. So you're someone who is going to work on something and then maybe put it to rest or put it to ferment, and then, be patient with that process as well, not force it. There is this very great patience within you about things that are coming towards you. There is this trust in the universe with things that are coming towards you as well here with this card. And there is this just the knowledge, the feeling of that the fact that good things take time in a sense, but also just having that patience to allow the time that is needed for things to come to fruition, basically here with this card. Like, your person sees you as very hardworking as well, but also, someone who is working smart above all with the Four of Pentacles here. You're not just someone who is going to, work, hustle and all that. You're going to work hard, but you're also going to work smart. So you're not just going to be someone who just runs around doing things. You're going to be doing things smart with the energy that you have, in all the while, also understanding where you are at with your energy at all times. So above all of this, we also have here the Queen of Swords as the bottom deck energy. So you are someone very smart, very intellectual, someone who knows how to use words to your advantage. So you might be very good at rhetoric, or just, speaking your mind, talking about yourself, talking about other people, or just, talking to others, talking about concepts, or all of these combined. You might be someone very smart, very intellectual. Your person thinks of you as very smart, very intellectual. You might be in academia here as well with the Queen of Swords, or just someone very, very perceptive, very sometimes harsh, I'm hearing from Spirit, but overall very smart, very much a person who is to the point, who speaks their truth, who speaks about things in a proper fashion, and who is not afraid to grasp the truth and convey it, basically. You have this almost like a coldness concerning that, like ability to just perceive the truth and then convey it, even though it might be hard to hear sometimes. But you have this ability to, almost like admire and consider the truth above everything else, in a sense. There is this sense of, really admiring truth, or just, living in truth is something that you really value here, basically, with the Queen of Swords. So yeah, that's what I have here for you. Let's get a few more cards. For pile number 1, please, Spirit, what do they really think about them? Pile number 1, please. Pile number 1. So we have financial and material changes. So your person sees you as someone who is very good with money, someone who is able to manifest what you want here. Someone who also always has abundance. What else? How does pile number one's person see them? So we have here solitude coming through for you guys. So yeah, you are someone very knowledgeable, someone who does enjoy their solitude. You might sometimes come off as standoffish or a little bit lonely as well. But you're also someone very smart, very spiritual here with the solitude, but also very, very knowledgeable. You are almost like, it feels like this is a Hermione type of character, but like a Hermione type of character is more spiritual, more Wiccan, like more into witchcraft and spirituality and shadow work and stuff like that. So yeah, you're very smart. You might love to read books. Your person really admires that about you here. What do you really think about you then? What else do they think about you? So yeah, they really think that you like to read, of course, obviously, here with solitude. They think that you like books, that you like learning about yourself, learning about other people, learning about your inner world here as well. Also have here obstacles and challenges. You're very good at overcoming obstacles and challenges here, also with the Ten of Swords. That's very obvious, like you have had your share of hardships in life and you're really able to, you know, follow spirit here with this little bird here on the path. So you're able to follow spirit and spiritual guides clearly. Listen to spirit on your path from your person's perspective here. So yeah, we also have here the shadow. So you're someone who really does enjoy working with their shadow, learning about their shadow self and helping that shadow self illuminate the light, you know, the light becoming more shinier as the shadow self becomes more clear and integrated. So yeah, your person sees you as spiritual, as someone who does enjoy working on themselves, working and resolving, learning about themselves, integrating their lost aspects. We also have here, what is this? Foundation and achievement. So this is, I think, Four of Wands. Yeah. So yeah, foundation and achievement. Like your person sees you as someone very dedicated and someone who is, as said before, able to really work smart towards what you want. Someone who also recognizes their worth, their self-worth, someone who recognizes and appreciates this self-love, and someone who also, you know, also works well with others here. And that leads us here to friendships and alliances, which is the Three of Wands. So yes, someone who also works well with others, someone who lends a helping hand to others often. So you're someone who really likes to help others. Your person really admires, appreciates that about you here, you know, this ability to really offer a helping hand to other people, to feel into others, to trust others here. So yeah, that's all I have for you in regards to what do they really think about you. So I just want to get to you guidance card from the Moonology Oracle cards. So for pile number 1, guidance please, Source, Spirit. Guidance please. What can you say to them? What do they have to hear or know about right now? So that just flew out of the deck. Okay, so we have look at the bigger picture, the full moon in Sagittarius here. So okay, look at the bigger picture, maybe in terms of this relationship, maybe in terms of yourself and your life currently. What are you not seeing? What are you maybe forgetting about? What have you maybe been focusing on too much or putting your attention too much in one part of the thing and not focusing on others, or not focusing on how that little part there relates to other parts to make up the whole picture here? So this is calling you to take a little bit of a step back, to, you know, just take a little bit of pressure off the thing that you're maybe focusing on in your world right now, and just relax your view, relax your perspective, make your view of the thing that you're focusing on a little bit more peripheral, and just try to step back and look at the things from the third person perspective. See how things change, see how new things or something new might come into your life that offers a new perspectives or a new type of way of understanding things or looking at things. All right, so let's get you one more card of guidance here for pile number 1. Some guidance for pile number 1, please, Spirit. Okay, so this one flipped over. Right, so here we have Keepers of the Earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand behind you. And this is a message for you that you're not alone, that there's always support for you in this world. There's always spiritual support there. There are always people around you who can offer you support. You just need to realize that, recognize that, which might help, you know, looking at the bigger picture for that here as well. Alrighty, so Keepers of the Earth, you're not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. And also you're not alone. People are always with you there, all right? You just have to be able to see that and ask for help, or just ask for companionship if you feel like you need it. All right, so that's it. That's all I have for you, my beautiful pile number 1. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me today. It was such a pleasure to read for you today, so thank you so much. If you maybe feel like you want to get a more personal touch from me, I offer personal readings, so all the information about that is on my website. You can find the links on the description box below this video. Also, don't forget to like this video, subscribe down below for more pick a card videos coming your way in the future. And also, have a good day, and I hope to see you again in another one of my videos. Take care, you guys, and bye-bye. Mwah. Hello, my beautiful pile number 2. So if you have picked this gorgeous emerald crystal, and if you have picked this wild unknown tarot deck, this is going to be your reading for what do they really think about me? What do they really think about you, pile number 2? All right, so you have your person in mind. Let's get into this now. For pile number 2, Source Spirit, we're asking, what do they really think about them? What does person number 2 has in mind? What do they really think about pile number 2, please, Spirit? So what does pile number 2's person, it's a bit too many. What does pile number 2's person really think about them here? Okay, so we have the Star coming through, we have the Ace of Swords, and we have the Son of Wands. Let's see what else. What does pile number 2's person really think about them? What does pile number 2's person really think about pile number 2, please? Okay, interesting. So we have the Daughter of Pentacles here. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor coming through. Let's see what else. What does pile number 2's person think about them? So what does pile number 2's person think about them? So we have the Sun. Interesting, very strong energies. You have like 3 major arcanas down here. So we have the 10 of Pentacles here as well, and maybe one more. Not one of them flipped over, I feel like, but I'm not sure, or it didn't. No. All right, so for pile number 2, anything else, Spirit, please? Anything else that wants to come through? What does pile number 2's person think about pile number 2, please, Spirit? What do they think about them? All right. Interesting energies here. So we have the Star coming through here. I feel like your person feels of you as someone very optimistic. We have the Ace of Swords. Here we have the Son of Wands or the Knight of Wands. Here we have the Daughter of Pentacles or the Page of Pentacles coming through here. We also have the Wheel of Fortune coming through for you guys. We have the Emperor here. We have the Sun card. Very interesting energies. We have the Ten of Pentacles. We also have here the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles, right? Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles coming through for you guys. So I feel like getting you one more card here for the end, for the ending spread here. Okay, so we have the Empress coming through here. All right. We have the Empress. Oh, sorry, just completely messed up that. Okay, the Empress here. Oh, let me show you. So the Empress, yeah. Cool. And we have the Three of Cups as the bottom deck energy. So yeah, this is like a very interesting energy. I can't quite get into it strongly. It just feels like it feels like your person has many different views of you here, but they have not completely settled on one specific view, because in the previous, in pile number 1, it felt like there was like a congruence, like a strong sense of you, of what your person thinks about them, so what their person thinks about them, so sorry. But yeah, in this pile it feels like your person has glimpses of you, but they don't really know the truth of you. Like, it feels like this is more like an acquaintance type of a situation where they have like different views of you, but they have not been able to piece it together so far. So we have them seeing you as someone very, very optimistic and happy here with the Sun card and with the Star card. So your person definitely sees you as someone who lights up other people's worlds, who is very optimistic, who is a humanitarian, who is a visionary of some kind. You are someone who is able to really feel other people, but also remain a little bit detached. So you have that sense of, the star that's able to feel, or the sun that's able to feel into everything around them. But there is a sense of detachment to that energy as well. The sense of detachment that no one can completely get to it. So you can't really go up to the star and touch it, or go up to the sun and touch it. There is this sense of almost like an isolation, or not being able to, touch it completely. So your person does see you as that type of person. Nonetheless, they do see you as very, happy, very joyful, very hopeful energy. So you have this hope, this optimism about you, this light and lightness about you as well. You're very warm here with the Sun card. You are very childlike in nature. It feels like you are very, very just a person who really follows themselves, follows their path, follows where life is taking them. And with that, with a very strong sense of trust and joy, it feels like here. This feels like very childlike in nature as well. Very, very sensed in wonder, like rooted in wonder almost here with the Sun card. And then there's also like this side of you that is the Ace of Swords and the Emperor here, whereas there's this like little bit of harshness to you almost. So there's this harshness of communication, this strong, this stability to you, almost like really holding your own, being in your own power strongly, being, you know, very grounded in who you are, in your beliefs, and also being very good at communicating where you stand and what your beliefs are. There is like almost like a little bit of harshness in these two cards and how your person thinks about you. You know, they see you as sometimes being a little bit of harsh with your words, with how you say things, but they also recognize you as someone very stable, someone who is very grounded, it feels like, but also someone who really is just maybe a little bit too stable, almost like, you know, you're doing the same thing over and over again, and it feels like, you know, you have this routine in your life from your person's perspective, that you keep going through every day, and it feels like there is almost like a plainness there as well. It feels like, yeah, you know what your person really thinks is you are very good with words. You have a wonderful way of expressing yourself here. You're also very creative with words, your person is saying. But what they're also thinking about you is that you have a very meticulous and boring routine in your life. Like maybe it's a habit, maybe it's something like a morning routine or something that you do that your person thinks is like really plain, and in their view also a little bit boring because it doesn't offer any creativity in that direction. But it also feels like this, there is this understanding also from your person that this routine enables you to then come up with creative endeavors here, creative maybe ways of expressing something. If you are a type of a writer, or if you do that for a living, or, you know, if you write stories, or if you express yourself creatively in some fashion here with the Ace of Swords, your person also sees you as someone who is really able to manifest a whole lot in your life. Like you're able to manifest things, work hard to go, you know, achieve them, and then just reap the benefits all over. So your person does see you as someone who is there to, who is able to come up with the idea, root the idea, again with this rooting metaphor here with the Emperor. Root the idea, ground the idea, work on the idea here with the Seven of Pentacles, and then, you know, really reap the benefits after a while. So there is, similar to the pile number one, a sense of patience that you have, that your person really appreciates about you here. There is a strong sense of following yourself, following your idea, believing in yourself, believing in what you're capable of, working hard and meticulously in order to achieve that. This is maybe where that routine comes to play, that routine of, you know, doing things all over in order to get to this creative end game almost, you know, this creative goal that you want to get to, and to then reap the benefits of a beautiful abundant life here with the Ten of Pentacles. Yes, so you have that really down to a T. Here I'm sensing some strong earth energy here with these three cards here. So, you know, mostly it's like the energy of Capricorn that I'm sensing here right now. But we also have the stars, so the Aquarius energy, Leo, Aries coming through here. So there is that energy, that those signs that are strongly present. I just wanted to mention that here as well. But then we also have here the Son of Wands. This is the Knight of Wands, and this is pointing towards inner spark and inner creativity. Your person recognizes there is like a creative monstrosity or something within you, and that you are carrying that in your energy field at all times. And you have this magnetic energy. It's very gentle. It's almost like it's very, very soft and very sensual also, but it is nonetheless, it's very magnetic type of energy. It's energy that allows you to really manifest things here and allows you to draw people in. It's like also charismatic, but it feels it's gentle, it feels it's steady, it feels very like contained. It's like contained passion, contained magnetism, and a gentleness. There is a gentleness to this as well. Yeah, like you're just going your own way, and you have this ability to be recognized. So people get drawn to you in a sense. People like to work with you. People get drawn to your energy because of this little silent magnetism, this silent in control magnetic energy that you possess, that your person, that's how they see you, that's how they think about you, really. Like you have this inner magnetism. You also have this inner gentleness with the Page of Pentacles here. This inner gentleness at starting new things. This card feels a lot like wonder when you're starting a new path. It feels like being open to new possibilities, new endeavors. It's basically, just to put it very plainly, it's openness to potentiality and potential here. So your person sees you as someone very open to potentiality when you're starting a new path or when you're starting to work on something new. So when this Ace of Pentacles comes into being, they see you as this open book of potentiality and wonder, basically. And there is also a great deal of gentleness to you here. Also in regards to your projects, it seems like although you're working very hard on them often and you're very meticulous about your habit from your person's perspective, it feels like you're also a very gentle person. You're very in tune with emotions, I'm sensing with this card, even though like we have no cup energy here whatsoever, although there is this Three of Cups here as the bottom deck energy. So that's mostly just, companionship, working with others, being with others. But there is this sense of gentleness to this card nonetheless. There is this feeling of being able to really feel into others and connect with others, although it's not in a very natural way or in a way that you would expect someone to connect with someone else. I feel like it's a little bit uncommon, the way that you connect or the way that your person sees that you connect with people. There is an uncommonness to it. I don't know why I feel like that right now, but there is this sense of it being a little bit different, or it being, different than usual. It is a little bit weird almost, but it's not weird. I don't know how to express it fully. Yeah, it's a little bit awkward. So awkward is the right word for this. I feel like there's a little bit of an awkwardness when connecting with other people here, I'm sensing. When connecting to the emotional space of other people, specifically here with the Daughter of Pentacles here. All right. And here with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like you're very aware of, I'm hearing astrology. So your person feels like you're very aware of spirituality, astrology, and religions. So you might be like a student of religions or something like that, or a student of some kind, but it feels like you are someone who is very knowledgeable in religions. That's going to, maybe be for a fraction of you guys, but it feels like it's strong for your person. They think that you are very knowledgeable about Buddhism, Hinduism, Christianity, spirituality in general, maybe God, maybe just philosophy also. So there is this knowledge, this love of wisdom that's present within you. And this allows you to connect to things differently. This allows you to see things differently. This allows you to interpret things that are happening in the world differently. This allows you to have a bird's eye view of things sometimes, and to offer that insight and that intuition to other people. It feels like here with the Wheel of Fortune, it feels like you are really creative inside of your mind. So it ties in a sense, because often people who are very creative in their own mind, they need some type of a routine or something to just allow themselves to have like a steadiness in their lives, so they can really focus on the creativeness that is happening inside there. So it feels like, yeah, your person recognizes that inside of you, that you have this interplay of many energies going on in your self, in your body, in your energy, in your energetic field, and in your energetic body at all times. And yeah, that there is like a lot going on inside of you at all times. Basically, there is a lot of thinking, a lot of knowledge, a lot of interplay between shadow and light, and a lot of, you know, truth and everything just being molded together, swooshing, you know, that type of energy is what I'm feeling. Like a lot of concepts being interplayed, a lot of new ideas being interplayed, sometimes even on an unconscious level that's happening, or a subconscious level that's happening. But there is a lot of creativity bursting within you here, that your person, you know, thinks about you, that they think you have, that you possess. And they also see you as someone very beautiful, very in tune with your femininity here. Oh, interesting. I just noticed that we have both the Emperor and the Empress here. So you might be also someone who is very much in tune with both your masculine and feminine sides here. So you might be someone who is also, you know, needing or recognizing that you need structure here with the Emperor in order to express your creative pursuits, your creativity, your passionate creative energy to just flow out, which is the Empress's energy basically. So you have this beauty about you, this creative spark within you. It feels like this fire that needs to go out and show itself to the world in terms of creativity in some way. And yeah, like you have this beautiful, like I want to say a harmony between the Emperor and the Empress here. So the harmony within this is like the divine masculine, divine feminine interplay that is taking place, that is shaping you at all times. And you're able to, I feel like, from your person's perspective, really navigate these two aspects of yourself really well. So having structure, having boundaries, having all that, you know, and also having a beautiful open attitude, a sense of allowance for others, this gentleness that I was speaking of before with the Daughter of Pentacles, and that love and appreciation for other people also here with the Empress is present within you. There is this incredible gentleness to you that is, you know, always just beneath the surface, beneath all of this harsh exterior here. I almost feel like I'm reading for a man, like this whole reading is about a man, or, you know, manly energy, more like divine masculine energy, who is in touch with a divine feminine energy very well within. It really feels like that type of an energy, the type of a person that I'm reading for. But also, you know, we have the Three of Cups here as the bottom deck energy, and this feels like you really value companionship, you really value an exchange of energy, you really value just sharing ideas, sharing love with other people here from your person's perspective. But yeah, you're very interesting. It feels like your person is saying that they don't know you too well, but you are very interesting in their eyes here. All right, so let's see what else comes through for pile number 2, please, Spirit. What does pile number 2's person really think about pile number 2 here, Spirit. How does pile number 2's person think about them, please? Okay, so here we have, yeah, the sacral chakra. So this is the chakra related to energy. Also, it is the chakra relating to sexual energy, which is your personal energy, which is your creative energy. So no wonder it is coming up in this pile. This is a very creative pile, or at least your person thinks you're a very creative person. We also have here moving on. So you are a fast mover. It feels like in terms of thinking and paths of thinking. This to me feels like you're able to really understand one concept and then move on to another concept really quickly and really elegantly. So really able to, you know, have very intellectual debate with you. You're very intellectual, it feels like, but you're also someone who is very quick on their feet here with moving on, I'm feeling. We also have stand your ground. This is the 7 of Wands. This is the 6 of Swords. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. So you have a very strong ability to stand up for yourself, stand in your power, understand your self-worth here as well with the 7 of Wands. So stand your ground. Let's see if anything else comes up for pile number 2, please, Spirit. What do they really think? What does the pile number 2's person really think of pile number 2, please, Spirit? One more card here. Okay, so we also have material and spiritual prosperity, 6 of Pentacles here. So yeah, exactly what I was talking about before. Your person sees you as someone who is very much in possession of a very great material and spiritual prosperity here, especially material prosperity, but also, you know, you have that beautiful sense of peace and presence and gentleness in your mind. And yeah, this beautiful relation with truth here as well, I'm sensing, like you're really able to feel into what is true and objectively true in a sense. So not just in terms of yourself, but also other people, also the world, also the universe at large. You are a seeker of truth, it feels like, and a very creative one at that, with the sacral chakra here. So yes, what else? Now let's get towards the guidance part of the video. So this is not really going to be in terms of your person. I mean, it can be if you feel like it resonates, but this is going to be the Moonology Oracle deck, and we are just going to be getting 1 or 2 cards from this deck in order to get you some guidance, give you some guidance on your path where you're currently at. This can be, as said before, in regards to this situation, this person, or it can be something else entirely. All right, so we have new moon in Aries here. It's time to take action. So this is very much a straightforward guidance card. It's time to take action on what you have maybe been procrastinating on, or maybe didn't want to take action on before. Maybe something that you felt needs to be acted on, sorry, but you just didn't really get to do that, didn't get to start on that. All right, so we also have the first quarter moon. Your commitment is being tested. So very, very interesting card here. So it feels like you're being tested by Spirit to see how committed you are to something. If you're really so committed to what you say you're committed to, this also might tie into here to this energy of it's time to take action. So what are you committed to with the first quarter moon? You can ask yourself that. What is it that you're committed to? What do you want? What do you want to achieve? Where do you want to get to? And you know, are you really committed enough to give that energy to that thing that you're really committed to? All right, so let's now get you one of these cards and then finish up this little reading of ours. So for pile number 2, please, Spirit, one card of guidance, please. Okay, so we have here take a break. Life's a work, not a season. Get off the treadmill, okay? So take some time for yourself here. Very, very straightforward message. Take some time off. Take some time for yourself. Take a few deep breaths for yourself. Recharge and just reconnect with yourself. Take it easy for a while and just stop all the workflow that you're putting on yourself at the time. All right, so that's all I have for you today, my beautiful pile number 2. Hope this reading resonated. Let me know how it was for you in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe down below for more pick a card readings like this one coming your way in the future. Thank you for watching. Also, if you really resonate with my energy and you would like a more personal touch, if you have a question that you would like answered, I also offer personal tarot readings. So if you would like to book a session, all the information about that is in the description box below this video. There you will find my email address and also my website where I have all my prices listed if you are, of course, interested in a private personal reading from me. All right, so make sure to check that out if it resonates. And without further ado, I'll see you guys in another one of my videos. Thank you for sharing your energy. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye. Mwah. Hello, my pile number 3. So if you have picked this gorgeous Aventurine crystal or the Erotic Fantasy Tarot, this is going to be your reading for what do they really think about me. So what does pile number 3's person really think about pile number 3 spirit? Right, so we're asking, what does pile number 3's person, so the person pile number 3 is thinking about, think about them? What do they really think about pile number 3 spirit? All right, so we have here the Page of Pentacles. Yes, or this is it, the Knight of Pentacles. Oh god, I'm not sure. I think it's the Knight though. Yeah, I think it's the Knight of Pentacles. So this is the Knight of Pentacles that we have here. Let's see what else comes through for us for pile number 3, please, Spirit. So what do they really think? What does pile number 3's person really think about them? So we have here the 9 of Pentacles. We have the Queen, the one and true Queen, of course, the Khaleesi. So the Empress here, one and true Queen, long live the Queen. We have the King of Cups, and we have here the Lover's card. So the Lover's card in this deck is quite different, but yeah, this is the Lover's card coming through for you guys concerning what your person thinks about you and how do they see you. Very interesting energies overall already, very feminine. We have here Strength coming through for you guys as well. What else? What does pile number 3's person really think of pile number 3, please, Spirit? What do they really think about them here? So we have here the, oh sorry, yes, this is now the Knight of Pentacles. So before we have the Page, this is now the Knight of Pentacles. Sorry, quite a roller coaster there. So both Page and Knight. We also have here the 5 of Wands coming through. What else? What does pile number 3's person think of them? What does pile number 3's person think of pile number 3, please, Spirit? What do they really think? So now we have here the Page of Wands. There are a lot of pages coming through in all of the piles, so that's just very, very interesting to me. We'll also have here the 2 of Pentacles coming through. And we have the Queen of Fire, the Queen of Wands as the bottom deck energy for you guys. All right, so let's get into this here. Overall, like, your person is really in love with your personality, your gentleness, your femininity, and your body, of course, especially if you are asking about a male here, like they're very much in love with your body, the way that you move. But overall, they love your feminine energy. They love your connection to your emotions, how strong you are, how sexy you are, basically. So what I want to get into here is, first of all, where do we begin? I want to start, okay, here with this Lovers card. So with this Lovers, this is that femininity that I was talking about before. So your person loves how you can be all feminine archetypes in one person, or they think about that. They think of you as the divine feminine who encompasses all of these three divine feminine archetypes. So the maiden, the crone, and the mother in yourself. So you possess that eternal, elemental, strong energy with the dragon. Here you have strong strength of the universe within you. Your person feels like your person really admires you for your ability to birth new things, new ideas, new life into this physical existence. They admire your creativity, your passion, and also your wisdom here very, very strongly. All right. So nonetheless, they think you're incredibly sexy, you're incredibly alluring, irresistible to your person here as well with the Empress. Your person is very sexually attracted to you, of course, you might know, with this deck, and also here with the Queen of Wands as the bottom deck energy. Like, your person is very, very strongly sexually attracted to you. There is no question about that. So if you needed like a little bit of a confirmation about that, that is your confirmation. Like, you're not just having this in your mind, this is not just in your mind. Your person is indeed very sexually attracted to you here with this Empress coming through. They're very attracted to your feminine qualities. Even if you're a man watching this, your person is very attracted to your divine feminine qualities. This means a gentleness, sexiness, flirtatious energy, just very, very playful energy as well. And also that sense of being able to be very at peace with who you are, very at peace with your own self, with your own body, and also with your own physical existence, with your appearance, that is, and also a sense of allowing is coming through. So this sense of allowing things to happen to yourself and for the other people around you. You are also very sexually pleasing, very sexy to look at here with the Page of Wands, I'm feeling. So your person sees you as said before, very alluring, very sexually stimulating here with this card as well. You are and have a little bit of a seductive and secretive vibe to you. So your person can't always sense into you, or can't really always feel into who you are or what you're thinking. There is this secrecy about you, like a mysterious sense of energy about you that your person is really drawn to here with this card. You are often very stoic on the outside, but your person is aware, or they think that you possess a lot of internal feelings, that you feel a lot internally, even though you don't let a lot of people know on what's going on the inside of you. So you don't let a lot of people know the inside battles or dialogues or of anything that you're facing or dealing with. You have this stoic nature about you, even though you feel very, very deeply everything that is around you here with this King of Cups. You're a person who feels very deeply. Your person thinks And your person also thinks that you are a very emotional person, a very emotionally mature person. And yeah, that you know how to deal with your emotion, that you're also very emotionally intelligent, that you can really feel into other people, understand them very easily here. What else? You have this innate ability to heal people within you. Your person feels or thinks, they feel into you. And when they feel into your energy, they feel into this softness and this ability to really heal others. You have that energy of being able to heal, basically. Like your energy, the whole vibe of you is very attentive, it's very allowing. As said before, it has the gentle feminine energy which allows healing to happen. It's like the nature of healing is present within your energy field, and your person is able to feel into that, or at least they think they're able to feel into that. Like, this is all from the perspective of your person, how your person feels, and they feel like you're very emotionally attractive, also like emotionally literate, I want to say, emotionally intelligent, and you have this ability to heal people within yourself, within your embodied existence, really. Yes, what else? You're able to bring things into creation. So this is like, you have an idea, you start it, you observe it at first. With these two, with the page, with the Knight of Pentacles here, this is like you having an idea of what to manifest in the physical world. So your person sees you as someone who is really good at manifesting, someone who is very good at making the world their own, here with the Nine of Pentacles being like almost like a culmination of this energy here. So your person sees you as someone very good at manifesting things for yourself, someone who is very attentive to how the world works, how much energy to put into something, and how to dedicatedly work towards it slowly in order to make it happen. So your person does see you as someone who is very dedicated, someone who is dedicated but does not allow that dedication to come in between of your femininity and your sexuality here either. So you have this like way of listening to yourself, way of listening to spirit, that allows you to let go when you have to let go, surrender what you need to surrender, and go in the direction of where life is basically taking you. With the Nine of Pentacles here, like you have this ability to listen to the guides, to spirit around you in any type of form or shape it might appear to you. And that allows you to manifest things better, more quickly here as well. Like you're able to let go of resistance very clearly and much more easily than other people. And you're able to really dedicatedly work towards something from your person's perspective. Like you have this ability to work hard and diligently towards a goal that you really feel like is worthwhile. And yeah, you do it with a lot of patience here, with a lot of dedication and love as well, your person feels like. So now let's move towards these little bit more fighty energies, more feisty energies. So your person also feels like with this Five of Wands here, there is a feistiness to you. You like to sometimes argue, but not argue in terms of, wanting to fight, but just argue in terms of ideas, like playfully expressing yourself and allowing other people to express themselves in turn as well. So this energy is giving me like a playful contribution type of energy, a playful argumentative contribution type of energy. So your person really likes it when you engage in dialogue, when you engage with other people in dialogue and share your ideas, share your perspective, add your own like little chip or something, or a little pebble in the whole process of trying to figure something out, or trying to, just share opinions. Like your person, I feel like, really values your opinion. It feels like you have a special type of opinion to offer, because you have a lot of depth to you. You have a lot of understanding of yourself and of the world here. It almost feels like also with this Lover's card here, you have the understanding of the universe behind you. You have this incredible strength behind you, like the strength of the universe. So the dragons are often, the representations of universal energy. So that's how strongly your person thinks of you. Like they really think you are like a person who is connected to dragons in some way. You might even be connected to dragons as a spirit guide, a spiritual totem or animal of power, because there is this strong sense of strength to you, but strength that is again not, like power or something like holding something structurally together. It is power that is very creative, that is very elegant, it's very sensual, that's very passionate here that you possess. And also here with the Two of Pentacles, like this is like the Ouroboros, so the snake eating its own tail here. And I'm not really sure what she's doing. It feels like she's trying to stop this snake from eating itself. And this is again like giving me strong energy of healing, feeling into other people, like really, really feeling into other people and finding that thing that you need to fix in order to heal something. And in this card specifically, it feels like she is basically feeling through this snake and allowing it to untangle itself. And it feels like your person thinks that you do that for other people or other beings, even animals sometimes. Like you have this innate ability to feel into other people and allow them to disentangle themselves, disentangle their problems and understand their problems here. This is like a strong, almost like, I don't know, I want like a strong spiritual energy type of a person. You have a strong, very strong ability to feel into other people here, and a strong ability to heal other people here as well, even though you might not really realize this from your person's perspective. But yeah, that's how they view you, that's how they think about you here. What else? Let's see what this deck has to say for pile number 3, please, Spirit. What does pile number 3's person really think about them? Okay, so we have the heart chakra coming through. They think of you as very emotionally open, as someone who speaks from the heart, as someone who is very connected to their vulnerability, to their emotionality, someone who is like really, really emotionally open, emotionally vulnerable, someone who does also allow themselves to be emotionally vulnerable and to share what they're feeling, what they're thinking with other people in a vulnerable way. So allowing other people to hold them here. This is a very beautiful energy that is feminine in its quality as well. So this nature of allowing other people to hold you, to hold the space for you, to be there for you. It's that type of energy here, just allowing your heart and the connection with other people to shine, basically. Like your person sees you as someone who is able to really be that, someone who is like the embodiment of that, allowing your heart to be expressed, to share, allowing yourself to be vulnerable, to share yourself with other people, trusting other people to be there for you here with the heart chakra, and speaking your truth, speaking your speaking from the heart, basically speaking from this love, from this loving awareness, from this loving connection towards everything and everyone here. So what else, please, Spirit, for pile number 3? What else comes through? Whoa, sorry, that's a little bit too much. Okay, so let's see what else for pile number 3, please, Spirit. What do they really think? So what does pile number 3's person really think about pile number 3 here? All right, so we have a card. We have here sacrifice coming through. So this to me, it's again like giving me strong energies of healing here. This doesn't feel like sacrifice. It feels like being able to dive deep into one's own subconscious and resolve one's own issues to be able to offer this light to someone else. It feels like this woman is, you know, deep in some type of mud or something. This is like being deep in the unconscious, being deep in the collective unconscious, you know, the collective of humanity. You're standing in that from your person's perspective. You're able to stand in their energy and you're able to channel light and messages to others from that perspective. You're able to transmute and shift the energies very quickly and beautifully and easily and gracefully here, and transmute that into light in order to help others and to guide the way and to just be the light, the change that you want to see here. So what else? Maybe one more card for pile number 3, please, Spirit. What wants to come out, please? For pile number 3, please, Spirit. All right, so we have 21 here, the universe. So yeah, like this basically speaks for itself. They see you as set before the universal energy. So that energy that is inherent in everyone. You are very, very spiritual from your person's perspective. Your person values you just so immensely, like you can't even imagine how much your opinion is worth for your person. Like your person values and hangs upon your every word, your every action, everything you do and say. They really, really, really value. They really, really, really appreciate. They think that you are like an angel from heaven, that you are the embodiment of source, that source and spirit and everything is speaking basically through you to them at all times. Like they have this strong appreciation of you. They have this strong, almost like a fear of you, like that, you know, fear of the universe, basically, of the universe seeing into them and feeling them and loving them and knowing them. But you also, you know, being the universe, you have this love within you. You have this love that you share with everyone around you. And this makes you like just so open and loving in your approach. Even though you sometimes have to speak harsh truths, it's very loving, it's very open, it's very just gentle and heart opening, you know. You have very strong psychic abilities. Your person thinks like you're able to really feel into some parts of the universe that they have no idea exist. You're able to expand your person's mind immensely here. Like you are everything, I feel like, for your person. Like you are this eternal embodiment of the universe for your person here. You're like the proper mirror for them. You're everything for them, basically. What they really think about you, they think everything of you. They think the world of you here with this universe. They think more than the world of you with this universe card here, basically. All right, so let's now get you some guidance cards. So this guidance might be about your person, might be about your situation here, or it might be about something that you're struggling with currently in your life. Take it as it resonates, okay? So for pile number 3, Spirit, we are asking for guidance. What do you feel like they need to hear? What do you need to communicate to them at this point? For pile number 3, Spirit, what do you feel like you have to communicate to them at this point in time? All right, so we have new moon in Capricorn. Hard work is paying off. So yeah, your hard work, what have you have been working for, what you have been working towards, that is paying off for you. You're going to be seeing results. You're going to start to see little shifts and changes here and there. So your work, everything that you have been putting in, something that is finally working itself through, that's finally, you know, going to bear some results for you in the future. So just trust in the universe, remain optimistic. Your manifestations and everything that you want is basically coming to you. Let's see what else. Let's see what else comes through for you guys. Okay, so we also have here waning moon. What do you need to release? So what are you maybe holding on to that needs to be let go or just adjusted? What needs to be maybe a little bit loosened in your energy field? Maybe that's a belief, maybe it's something like a strong sense of self, or something like a little strong self-concept that you might be holding on to strongly. Maybe it's a relationship that you're struggling to manifest in a sense with this. Maybe that relationship just needs a little bit more, open space to be able to really mold itself towards what it needs to be here. But yeah, this question is for you. What do you need to release? What type of an energy is maybe holding you back? What type of resistance towards something or someone is maybe holding you back here with this card? Okay, so we have full moon in Scorpio now. It's time to release negativity. So yeah, what do you need to release? It's time to release negativity. Very, very straightforward. So if you have been having any negative thoughts, if you have been thinking negatively towards something or someone, it's time to release that, because just thinking negatively towards something is not going to allow that thing to come towards you. Because, if you put yourself in the place of that thing or that someone that you have been talking negatively towards, it just feels like, you don't want to go near someone or something that's talking negatively towards you. You're going to go towards something or someone that's loving towards you and that's accepting of you and that appreciates you. So it's time to release the negativity in your life. It's time to release any negative people around you, and yeah, those negative thoughts, maybe self-talk or talk about other things. It's time to release all of that. All right, yeah, this is the time to release it all. Okay, pile number 3. Let's see what else. Let's get you one more card. That one just wanted to flow out of the deck. Okay, so we have the crumbling. So continuing our little stream here. What are you clinging on to? Again, a very, very similar question to what do you need to release? What are you clinging on to? What do you need to release? So there is introspection, just a little bit of an internal work that needs to be put forward in these little things here. Just consider this. What are you maybe clinging on to that is, maybe already falling apart? Maybe it's not ready to be in your life, or maybe just doesn't resonate with you, doesn't want to be in your life, doesn't connect with your energy in the way that it should. Alrighty, so that's all I have for you, my beautiful pile number 3. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me today. It was such a pleasure to read for you today, to read and feel into your energy today. So thank you so much for allowing me to do that today. Also, again, if you would maybe like a personal reading, all the information is in the description box. below this video if you resonate with my approach, with my style, if that is something that you feel called to and you have a question, a personal question that you would like answered. All that is available through me as well by booking a personal reading. So all the information is in the description box below this video or on my website. All right, so also let me know how this reading was for you in the comment section down below. Also, don't forget to like this video, subscribe down below also for more similar pick a card videos coming your way in the future, and don't forget to click that bell icon to allow yourself to just receive notifications when I post another video. Alrighty, so yeah, again, thank you for sharing your energy. It was such a pleasure to connect with you today, and I hope to see you again in another one of my videos. Take care, you guys. Bye bye. Mwah.